How is Just Stop Oil not a death cult? They indoctrinate young people with their climate crisis propaganda, pushing the narrative of a climate emergency with dire consequences if we do not act immediately. They encourage mostly middle-class metropolitan elite types to risk their civil liberties and sometimes their lives by protesting on busy motorways, sometimes even dangerously hanging over them on the overhead gantries. It seems their cult leader, Roger Hallam, is a busy man. Not only is he the founder of Just Stop Oil, he also founded Extinction Rebellion, Animal Rebellion, Insulate Britain, Rising Up, and he is the leader of a political party called Burning Pink. An example of how Mr. Hallam indoctrinates vulnerable young people to join his extremist causes is the following clip, a warning that this is very extreme and graphic language that Mr. Hallam uses.
The other thing about social collapse is the complete loss of material security, or law and order, as you might say. So what will happen is episodes where someone, a gang of young men, come into your house, they take your girlfriend, they take your mother, they put her onto the table, and they gang rape her in front of you. And then after that, they take a hot stick and they poke out your eyes and they blind you. That's the reality of the annihilation project that you face.
Sinister. We have a long history of democratic protests in the UK. Hallam's cults purposefully disengage with the democratic process and instead seek to cause disruption and harm. It's when his Philistines threw soup over Van Gogh's sunflower painting, I think it was Phoebe Plummer who was arrested, released on bail under the condition that she would not protest on any public road in the UK, and she immediately goes out and joins a protest in the capital, only to be arrested again. We've seen weeks of two-tier policing with officers defending the protests and arresting honest, hard-working Brits trying to go about their day-to-day lives. The police often seem more interested in engaging in polite conversation and making them cups of tea than they are in arresting the protesters and moving them on. So it should come as no surprise to see the softly approach to Phoebe's arrest.
One more sip.
She's got hash browns coming.
Unfortunately, she's not going to have those.
Ah, did you pay already?
No,
I'll get it. Thank you.
Oh, what was cut from that clip is she asked if she could have another sip of her cappuccino. They said, yes, go ahead. You know, take your time, love. So much for being tough on crime and tough on the causes of crime. Surely the police should be ripping these thugs and hooligans off the busy road for their own health and safety and for that of everyone else around them. What happens when an ambulance gets caught up in the extra traffic and lives are lost? Who's going to take responsibility? The police should be policing crime. Everyone has a right to peaceful protest, but we do not get to disrupt ordinary working folks' lives because some fringe cult leader has disturbing apocalyptic fantasies.